Too few Americans have heard about an amazing, incredible program of the United Nations called Agenda 21. The New American Magazine broke this story worldwide in 1992. That was at the United Nations Rio Earth Summit in Rio de Janeiro. The New American was the only news organization that wasn't head over heels over the United Nations that was there covering this. Agenda 21 was one of several documents that came out of that conference that impacts every person on this planet and every part of the planet. Agenda 21 stood for Agenda for the 21st Century. It is a document for development and sustainability, so-called, in which the United Nations bureaucrats and all of the leaders of the world who signed on to it agreed that the United Nations must regulate every aspect of every person's life on this planet because every one of us affect the entire planet, they say. So it has a plan for every ecosystem, for the oceans, the seas, the lakes, the rivers, the streams, the swamps, the mountains, the deserts, the forests, the tundras, every part of the planet, and the air over the planet, and the space over the air over the planet, and everything beneath the surface of the planet. This is an extraordinary document and a claim of authority by the United Nations to basically command control over everything on the planet and every aspect of our lives. When I first came back from the Earth Summit and talked with members of Congress about this, they said, we haven't even heard about this. And they didn't have copies of it. And yet the United States signed on to it, and all the countries of the world did. That has now been superseded or added to with a new document called Agenda 2030, which amplifies all of the controls and proposed regulation of all life on planet Earth. We have covered it extensively in the New American Magazine and in our books. I encourage you to go to jbs.org, thenewamerican.com, and find out more about Agenda 21.